Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Can you all hear me? Good morning, everybody. My name is Idris. I'll be taking us through the money market review. Can we all hear me, please? Can we all hear me, please? Confirm. Okay. All right. Thank you. This is something. Wait. All right. This is Money Market Review. My name is Idris. I'll be taking us through for today. We all know the drill. We start with the fundamentals. From there, we now move to the technical analysis. We start with fundamentals before we now move to the technicals. On our fundamental for today, we have some strong news on JPY. Come on, let me see something. I have some messages. Sorry. Okay. So we have some news on JPY. We also have news on CAD today. We have news on USD. That's the employment cost index, and we have unemployment claim. And we know tomorrow is the first Friday of every month. We have the massive news, that is the non-farm payroll, non-farm employment change. We have that tomorrow. So days like this, I don't really expect drastic movement in the market today because tomorrow is NFP. All movements might be a little bit slower because of tomorrow's news. But it doesn't mean that we still will not trade because there's a news on JPY policy rate and also the monetary policy and all. So news, because it's a speech. So speech might come massively and also might also come the other way. But for the USD, I'm not really expecting some drastic movement. But nevertheless, it is what it is. We will still do some little analysis. So I would suggest for some of us that we've not been trading NFP, let's try as much as possible. Let's try as much as possible to try and trade NFP tomorrow. NFP is just like one of the best opportunity to make your money in the market. NFP news. NFP. We don't joke with it. When you trade NFP, you make your better money. Just use a very good lot size, slot your trade, put everything together. When the result comes out, place your trade. And you can either use the pre-market, we have the post-market or post-result, the pre-result, like the pre-result using the pending orders, where you use your buy stop and your sell stop. When you use your buy stop, if it hits your buy stop, it continues, and if it hits your sell stop, it continues selling. So Those are the ways to trade NFP tomorrow. You either use the pending order, that's the pre before the news, you set everything and you slot it. Or you set trade at the news. At the news. That is when you see the result. Oh, it's positive for USD. That means I have to buy. It's positive for this thing. That means I have to sell. That's for tomorrow. All right, for today, let's see what we have here. We have the C, the JPY, we have the USDT. So all right, let's go to the technicals. Let's go to the technicals. All right. For technical analysis, we are presently on GBP USD. I want some of us to drop instruments so that we can just check together. So just drop some of your instruments that you want to know what will happen today. Drop those instruments, then we can just do everything together. So for today, I'll start with the GBP USD. The GBP USD. That's what I'm doing for today. GBP USD. So this is on the daily time frame. Like I said, and like we all know, we have different types of traders. We have the swing traders, and we also have the scalpers. We have the swing traders, we have the scalpers. Swing trader will leave the trade on. Let this thing get to my destination, and I already set my take profit. I close it. It will close itself when it gets to my take profit. But scalper, whenever you see small profit, you take it. See small profit, you take it. See small profit, you take it. That's how it works. So you can either be a scalper or you can either be a swing trader. So that's how it works in trading. So the analysis for today will be on scalping and also the swing trading. Scalping and the swing trading. I see from Kalu, Cheya, Gold, Euro US and US 100. We'll check that too. All right. Well, let's start with this. This is we notice something here. GBP USD have been on a massive downtrend. But because it's downtrend doesn't mean this doesn't have to be going down for days. Though it's a downtrend, but we still see some small reversal, we still see continue. So it's already here. So we are seeing another kind of reversal. But this is on the daily time frame. We can't even judge with that. So coming. Okay. Okay then. All right. So let's move to our 4 hours time frame. Yes. On 4 hours, we see experiencing the same thing. We see experiencing the same thing here. So on 4 hours, we see experiencing the downward trend, but more of a small retracement, and it's still going. Now let's move to 1 hour to check. Yes. So for 1 hour time frame, it's still the same thing. The arrows are pointing downward. The 2 arrows are pointing downward. You can see anything happening on Euro USD will also happen on GBP USD. They are both correlated one way or the other. So as I'm doing this GBP USD, the same thing is already happening to Euro USD. That's how it works. So if you analyze Euro USD, 80% of time, you're also analyzing GBP USD. I'm getting it. So anything I'm doing here on GBP is also reflecting on Euro. That's how it works. So I see some people still mentioning Euro USD. Though we'll check to confirm, but we'll see that Euro USD, GBP USD, we're on the same page. So now, this is how it works. The arrow is also pointing downward. That means they want us to sell. But as we see here now, the market is presently on the market is presently above the pivot point. It is below the pivot point. So we are thinking this thing might get to the pivot point, and then it continues the movement. Let me check something very fast. Let me check something very fast. All right. Let's check something very fast. Okay. Now, notice that this is the zero. This is the 0 point, and the market started from here, get to 0 point, then this is the pivot point here. This thing get to 61.8, come back here, come back here. So this thing might likely get to this pivot point here, then before the thing start going down. So I would suggest on GBP, like I said, there's going to be a very strong news tomorrow. So we don't really expect much movement for today on anything USD pair. But it doesn't mean because of this other, what's it called, this other news that we're having around 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. So it doesn't mean that market will not really move. So on GBP USD for today, on 1 hour time frame, we still continue with our sell, but we'll start selling around this region. We start selling around this region. Cool. Okay. Start selling around this region. Around this region. So just check out this region. You don't rush to sell. This is how it works. If market go back to take up the previous high, which is this one, then the market have changed. But if market take out this low, that means we continue selling. That is the analysis on GBP USD. You check the two highs. This is the previous high, and this is the previous low. So it's either market go down, take out this previous low, break it, or the market go up, take out this previous high. But all I'm seeing for this GBP USD is downward. If you want to take advantage of this small movement, you can still enter trade from here getting to this around this region, but the safer trade is to set trade from here and let it drop down. Let it just drop down. That is how it works for GBP USD. So someone is saying Euro USD. Let's check Euro USD very fast. Euro USD, we don't have more time. Euro USD. Yes. Let's check Euro USD. Can we see what I'm saying? Can we see the Euro USD too? Can we also see the Euro USD? The same thing happening to GBP USD is also happening to Euro USD. The same thing happening to GBP USD is also happening to Euro USD. So the same thing I said on Euro USD or GBP USD, all of them are the same. So just take advantage of the trade and you get to enjoy it. Just take advantage of the trade. Can we see what I said? What really happened on GBP USD is also happening on Euro USD. It's also a downward movement, as I said. And also there is all these small distinct boards. It's very close to the pivot point. This one is coming down to the SL or still coming down to the SL2. So that's how it works. Let me see. Some people are dropping comments. People are dropping comments. Gold, Euro USD, US 100. Okay. The 40. All right. So now let's move to gold. Someone said gold. Let's move to gold very fast. Let's move to gold. In the last few weeks, you've seen a massive fall on gold. There's something I want to show us now. I'll show us something very fast now. There's something I want to show us. On gold, on 4 hours time frame, I saw this candle on 4 hours time frame. This is an inverted hammer. Inverted hammer. Let me show us very fast. I saw it then, which simply means that gold will fall. Can we see this inverted hammer? Can we see? This hammer is a very strong. Let me zoom in so that we can see it well. Zoom in. Yes. When you see this kind of candle at the resistance level or at the support level, it means that market want what? Want to retrace. Markets want to change direction. On a normal ground, we have different types of candles. But we have some candlesticks that whenever you see them, they always means that what? They mean that, okay, markets want to retrace or markets want to continue. Markets want to either retrace or market want to continue. So those are the meaning. So for that, the inverted hammer here means that market want to retrace down. So now, and the thing really happened, and after this candle, the thing just came down. It went down well. This is it here. The thing went down well. And so on 4 hours time frame, we saw the movement. On 1 hour time frame, on 1 hour time frame, it is still going down as promised. So For gold for today, we are still selling. For gold for today, we are still selling. So you either find where to enter your beautiful sell and to make your money on gold. I'm not seeing gold going up. So gold will only go up on a short period of time and the thing continues selling. That is how it works for gold. That is how it works for gold. That's how it works for gold. So gold will sell for today. I see someone raising hand. I see someone raising hand. I see someone raising hand. Please can drop your question, please. I saw someone raising hand. Where's the person raising hand? Okay. Chief Nnamdi. I think you're raising your hand, sir. Is there any question, sir? Is there any question? Is there any question? Is there any question, sir? I see you raising hand, please. Chief Nnamdi. Yes. Okay, sir. All right. So the next one now, the next one is a US 100. 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 So US 100. So now on US 100, you know, we all know this is US 100. This is a US 100. For US 100, we all know this is indices. These indices on US 100, it means 100 biggest companies in the United States merge together for a massive, merge together as one instrument. That is what we trade. We all know US 100. So I said something last week or 2 weeks ago on the likes of US 100, US 30. If you want to trade US 100, you want to trade US 30. It doesn't mean that the market will no longer go down or it will just be there. So US 100 over the last, let me just show us on weekly time frame. Can we see all the way from this side going up, come down small here, continue going where? Going up. This is on weekly time frame. Check the daily time frame. Market move from here, still continue going where? Going up. This is 4 hours time frame. Market continue going here, continue going up. So this is on 1 hour time frame. It doesn't mean that it will continue going up, going up, going up like that. But US 100 is what? Is upward trend. US 100 is upward trend. But let's take note of something here. There is a small gap here, this region. There's a small gap around this region, US 100. So this market will come back to fill this gap before we see the continuation of the movement. The market will come back to fill this gap around this side. Market will come back to fill this gap, this gap here. The market will come back to fill this gap, and after filling this gap, then we can see the continuation of our uptrend. There's no way market will not come back to fill this gap here. Market cannot just be going up when there is gap. There's a fair value gap. Market will come back, fill this place, then can continue. So if you want to take advantage of this small movement, you can sell to this movement, then you can continue buying from here. The market is coming to fill this gap. There's no way market is coming to fill this gap. When market fill this gap, then you can continue enjoying the movement on US 100. Markets will fill this gap. So I want to try and draw that region for us. I want to try and draw that region. So that is how it works. That is how it works. Come down to this side, then see the massive movement. Come down to this side, then we see the massive movement on US 100. So from here to this side, we know how much to give us. That's US 100 for us. We know how much to give us. So US 100, that's for that on US 100. What else again? What else again? What else again? Someone said GBP card. Yeah, GBP card. Chief Imbata, I see you, sir. I see you. I greet you, sir. I greet you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Okay. This is GBP card. This is GBP card, GBP card. So let me first check. I'm seeing some messages here. Okay, someone sent me. Someone sent Emmanuel Mills. So, oh, some people are not seeing the cursor. Okay. Okay. All right, this is what will happen. I will try and be drawing. What's it called? I will try and be drawing, putting diagrams so that we can see. I don't know the last time too. The same thing I'm still hearing. I'm not seeing my cursor. People are not seeing my cursor. No. Don't worry. USD JPY GBP card. So now let's check. Let's check very fast. Let's check this GBP card. So now let's go to the daily time frame on GBP card. Daily time frame on GBP card. Now, on GBP card, this is on the daily time frame. GBP card is on the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, the market for the past few weeks, the market have been ranging, but this is not the type of ranging that we can't take advantage of. Market from here, come back, go up, come back. Now, this is not even ranging, but this spot here, okay, let me draw. Some people say they are not seeing. Now, this spot I do just now, some people are, this spot, and this spot has a strong support on the daily time frame. This spot, we notice that the moment market get to this place, the thing shoot from here. Come back to this region again, the thing still shoot. Still come back to this region, and the thing still shoot. So, this region here means what? This side is a strong support. So the moment market get to break this region, that means market is going all the way to take out this low. If market get to break out this region, market is going all the way to break out this low. So if you are a swing trader, you can take advantage. How do you do it? You wait for the market to break out this place. If market break out this place, then you know that we are ready for a massive sell. If market did not break out this place, that means we are heading up back. And if we are heading up back, we can just check this place here, check this place here. These are highs. So if market break out this first high, let me show, because some people say they are not seeing my cursor. If market break this high, is heading to this high. Now let me give us one strategy very fast. Let me give us one strategy in trading very fast. Sometimes market, but most times market do follow it. So the strategy is, you have this. These are the points that market might nearly reach. Which one is closer if we check? Which one is closer if we check? This is still on daily time frame. This is for swing traders. This is for swing traders. Market will get to where it is closer to, the eye that is closer to. Now, we have this eye, we have this eye, we have this eye. When market break this eye, market can now come back to test the low. Market will test the highs and the lows. Market will test the previous high and the previous low. So now we have two options. Market will either test the previous high and the previous low. So now for this one, this is the previous high. So market will either test this place. If market passes this place, that means we are still heading up. Market passes, that means we are still heading up. Getting it? Or market come down to test this low. That is how it works in trading. So now let's move to 4 hours time frame to see what is really going on 4 hours. Now let's move to 4 hours time frame. This is what is moving on 4 hours time frame. Now, on 4 hours time frame, you see what is, let me minimize. Let me zoom out. Yes. Now, on 4 hours time frame, it's obvious that this place where the market is at the moment, this place that the market is at the moment is quite far to this down part. Is far to this down part. So the market might likely get to this region or get to this region because this place is closer. If we see the distance from here to this point, from this point to this point, compared to this point to this point, are we getting it? So, but if the market can break this region that we are at the moment, where the market is, the market break this region and get around this region, that means the market is heading to this down point. But if the market did not break this region, that means the market is heading up here. The market is going up to test the previous high. After testing the previous high, market cannot decide whether, okay, I'm still continuing the movement, or let me also go back to test the previous low. That is what is going on lately in trading. If you're on any time frame, check the previous high, check the previous low, check where market is at the moment. Look at the direction. Which one is more closer? Is it the high that is close, or is it the low? If it is the high, note that market is either going to test that high, pass it, or test that low and pass it. Anyone that is closer among the two, market will either test one of the two, the previous high or the previous low. Market will either pass the get to the two. So I can see a message now. Okay, the diagram has explained it. Okay then. All right. Thank you. All right. The next one is a USDJPY. USDJPY. I think I'll be doing more of diagrams because some people are not seeing my push-up. So I think when I draw and explain, it will be more easier like that. So someone say USDJPY. Let me first check USDJPY. USDJPY. What's going on? Okay. This is USDJPY. All right. USDJPY. USDJPY. Okay. Now, on USDJPY, zoom so that we can see. On USDJPY, let me go to the daily time frame first so that we see what is going on. Daily time frame. Now, USDJPY, we are seeing a movement to the upper side. For USDJPY, we are seeing a movement to the upper side. So this is how it works. We don't judge with one time frame. This is the daily time frame for swing traders. So as it stands, like I said, which one is more closer? Is it this low? Let me draw. Let me draw so that we can see. Okay, someone said something very fast. Let me check. I'm coming, please. Brown Akintola. Eh? My voice is up. Okay, it's better now. All right. Now, this region or this region? This region or this region? Which one is more closer? Let's check. This region that we have, the upper side, that's the bullish side and the bearish side. Which one is more closer? We can actually see that the upper side is more closer. And market already broken this. This was once the previous high, followed by this. Market broke this high. So that means we are heading to where? We are heading to the next high. This update I shared this morning is what some people use in making millions in trading. Some people take advantage of the previous high and the previous low. I'm also sharing it to us today. I know we might also have different analysis that we use in trading, but let's take advantage of this. Add this to your analysis. Check out the previous high, check out the previous low, check the one that is very close. Market analysis will always follow the direction when you check things like this. Which one is more closer? Is it the upper side or the lower side? We know something here. This place here, the highest high here, even before that place, this place is very far from here. But this place is very close. So market is already on the way, heading to these points. The moment market get to this point, then market this point will form a new high. This point will form a new high. Then market will now go back to form another new low. Market will go to form another new low. So we have a new high, we have a new low. That's how market used to be. We always have a new high, a new low, a new high, a new low. Market will not just be going up for life or going down for life. Market will go up, go down, go up, go down, go up, go down. That's how it works. So because this one is even going to form a new high, it doesn't mean that okay, to just be on a straight upward trend, just be going up, 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 up. No, it is another that way. Market will go up, come back, go up, come back. That's how it works. So we have on the 4 hours time frame. Let's go to the 4 hours time frame. Let's go to the 4 hours time frame. It's obvious from here. Let me check how many pips. It's close to 159 pips, like 160 pips from here to this side. So if I were you, we all know what to do here. We all know what to do. This is on 4 hours time frame. Market already beat this high. And the market, this place is very far. It's far downward. It's 300 plus. So this place is far, but this place is close. So market will get to the closer point first. So for the swing traders, we all know what to do. And let's check. This H1 is on H1. H1. You all know this is USD JPY. We all know what to do. So I've said it, and I'll keep on saying it. The closer one is where the market will go to. Market will favor the closer one. Market will favor the one that is very close. So now let's use the DE30, the DE40 here. Let me check. Let me check the 40 first. Okay. We have the DE30 here. We have the DE30. This is loading. All right. Now, on a daily time frame, I don't know whether we all know about gap. We don't have more time again, but let me be fast. On a daily time frame on DE30, there is a small gap here. Anytime we are seeing something like a gap, market will always go back to fill the gap. This is another gap. This is a gap. So this gap here, market will definitely go back, fill this gap. But don't forget it's on the daily time frame. So market will go back to fill this gap before we see a movement upward. So now let's move to H4 time frame. On H4, this is another gap here. The gap on DE30. This gap, market will come back to fill this gap. Okay, some people might not be seeing it. So coming back to fill this gap, we can see on H4 market is quite ranging. So market is coming back to fill this gap. When market fill this gap, then we decide, but we check, like I said, the analysis, somewhere what I gave us, this place is quite close than this place. So market always favors the market always favors the what's it called, the closer point. So this place is very close than this, but before the movement will even start, market will come back to fill this point. Then we now know where the movement is going. All right. I think we don't have more time. This is 1 minute more. Oh, thank you very much for making the wonderful episode on today's MMR. Fine for me. Thank you, Mr. Engineer Mbata. I greet you, sir. Thank you very much. And everyone there, thank you very much. Come tomorrow again for another wonderful MMR. Tomorrow, don't forget, tomorrow is our is NFP. So don't forget to take advantage of NFP. NFP can turn someone from thousandaire to millionaire. So thank you very much. We'll see you again tomorrow. So thank you, thank you, thank you.